like breakfast shows and done live crosses on live TV, but those are the main shows. Second TV, Amped, Dancing with the Stars, and Cadbury Dream Factory.
How did that set you up for what you're doing now with like ScreenGrab? Because obviously you started the company. Like, was there initial like vision that you had for the company when you started it, and how did your TV days sort of set you up for really smashing it in your industry now?
Thanks. Yeah, well, it definitely wasn't easy. At the start of this, I I was actually really struggling, to be honest with you. I was actually feeling quite frustrated in my life. I was feeling really frustrated. I had not been doing much TV stuff, and I'd done some work. I was really grateful for this. I did some earth moving work, actually. A friend who I'd hitchhiked with, we became friends. He'd give me some earth moving work. I'd gone and done a little bit of work in some other fields, and I was feeling quite frustrated. And I thought, man, I just want to get into running my own business. And I'd worked with another awesome company that I love called Rad Lab.
Hmm.
They're super great at making videos and photos as well. And I've done a bit of work there, and I kind of got inspired to do my own thing. And yeah, going into business, it didn't mean that everything just fell on my lap at all. I actually went out door knocking, cold calling to get my first clients,
Hmm.
and it was really tough and fun at the same time.
Yeah. But
But I
you've
did the
just
old school
but I
way.
think you would have won a lot of people over with your charisma though, because like I think a lot of these like door knockers can get quite demoralized because they get 99 rejections. But I can almost imagine you door knocking and going, "Hey, I'm Walter Neilands here. I do videos and I'd love to help your business make an awesome, champion video that can help you drive more leads and sales into your company. Would you be interested?" As opposed to like a lot of these people that can have like a very flat, monotone way of speaking, and by 5 seconds they're already losing confidence and are slowly creaking the door shut. But I can see that difference though. Like I can see how you would have stood out there because you've got that experience presenting. And
I
I
appreciate that.
and I think so many people these days, when it comes to standing in front of the camera and presenting, like they get really nervous. And I think a lot of the time it's so unnecessary because, you want to make people really enjoy what they watch and really feel like um, they've gotten a lot of value out of it. And if you're sounding nervous and uncertain about what you're saying, then you're less likely to hold people's attention, and you're also less likely as well to get whatever it is you're wanting to achieve over the line, whether it's like watch time, like here on YouTube, or whether you're trying to get a sale, or, say, hey, the best way to present is, stand up straight with your
Yeah.
shoulders back or something like that. And I could really see that in you, man. Like even when I chatted to you for the first time on the phone, I could just hear that energy and enthusiasm through the phone. And I think that's what I really remember anytime I hear the name Walter Neilands, is just that energy and enthusiasm that carries through into everything. And it's the same thing with your videos as well. So,
Thanks. I really
um,
appreciate your compliment. And hey, by the way, that's not to say that I didn't have many tough days doing what I was doing with door knocking too. By the way,
what were the
um,
tough days? Can
it's
you
a
tell me a few
challenge.
stories?
What's that? Sorry.
Can you tell me a few stories about these tough days?
Oh, I just I'm trying to think of one right now. Actually, I just remember the feeling of hearing lots of times people. Actually, you know what? It wasn't too often that people wouldn't be interested. It's just you wouldn't get like obviously a sale on the spot. So there's a lot of just typical sales. So the first time that you kind of chat with someone, it's more just an introduction. That's something that I kind of learned. I think when I first got into doing sales, I was frustrated, like, oh, why aren't I just getting a sale? Well, it's because a lot of the time it's about building a relationship with people, and maybe they don't need your product or service right here, right now. And so it's nothing personal. And so now with sales, I'm less kind of pushy about things, and I just understand that it's about the relationship is the most important thing. Relationship over the transaction, and you'll be able to build off that in the future if and when they need your help. But yeah, I do remember feeling many times very sort of a little bit frustrated about things, um, and that's just kind of part of the
Mm.
process, and that's what grows you, and that's why I have so much respect for anyone in business, anyone that does sales. Like I just admire that tenacious personality.
Mm.
I'm just a person that goes through that because it takes a lot of energy. Honestly, physical labor is easier than doing that kind of work. Like I could go outside and smash build things all day long. Like that's easy. Getting a sweat on's great, but the mental kind of energy of doing business is quite consuming.